Virginia Tech is 13-2, 3-2 in conference play. They own the opening tip. There's a quick whistle. Clock did not move. 6th week in the top 10 for Virginia Tech as Amor gets back and collects it.
She does, and the Hokies really need to see where they can get going in their offensive sets. That didn't work out. Illegal screen by Taylor Soule, the block. But they've had trouble the last few games, especially trying to score against the zone. Since that loss to Clemson, each team they've played against has continued to play them in zone.
Miami the win Thursday against number 22 North Carolina, 62-58. Canes shot 41% as a team and made 8 3-pointers. Cavender to the free throw line. Comes up short. Soule able to grab it, and here's Amor.
Virginia Tech really trying to push the basketball, establish Kitley early. And they do. I'm sure Coach Brooks is happy to have her back in this lineup. She's a big key of how they run their offense and their sets. She's a big reason why they're 13-2 to start the season.
Cavender misses the 3 out of the corner over near the Virginia Tech bench, out of bounds and to the Hokies. Virginia Tech beat Virginia on Thursday, and that was in Blacksburg. Kitley misses, weak side board. Williams and Amor. We'll keep an eye on that matchup throughout the game.
Speed all day. They are both very quick, fast guards.
Now Soule try to check Williams. Shot clock to 10 for Aryavets. Trying to get around King. So Cavender will put it in play for the Canes. Teresa Stuck, Safe Esho, and Billy Smith are officials for this afternoon's game. One of 7 in the ACC in women's basketball. 3-pointer. Roberts money.
He said she's in the starting lineup today, replacing Destiny Harden, who's out, but she's been big the last couple of games, really taking advantage of this opportunity to be a starter.
How about Roberts with 10 points and 9 boards to tie her career high in that first start against North Carolina. Kitley has to send it right back out. Deasia Gregg in there, number 11. That's Kitley in close.
And you saw Haley Cavender try to come over from weak side and help, but Kitley was just too big and too long and gets the score in the paint.
Elizabeth Kitley, the player of the year in the ACC a season ago, leading her team to the NCAA tournament. It's Williams again. That's now 12 made threes on the season. Kitley has nowhere to go. Amor's the safety valve. Kitley, double team defense, and Amor shoots. Amor out of the corner in front of the Canes bench.
I mean, she's such a really good player, able to bail her teammate out and knock down a clutch 3 from the corner. You can't say enough about Georgia Amor and how she's played this season.
How about that triple-double back in early December?
Messed around and got one against Nebraska.
Against Nebraska, yeah, in the ACC Big Ten Challenge. Driving basket for Aryavets.
Well, these teams are getting after it early. They are taking it to each other, and a nice play by Aryavets in that last possession.
Kitley on the entry, the turnaround face-up.
Now you see Miami went into that zone the last possession, realizing man-to-man or one-on-one against Kitley, it wasn't working. She's getting easy looks early.
Cavender on the handle, pass to defenders, and it's over the rim and in. Virginia Tech basketball. Amor to put it in play. Kitley has 5 of the 6 field goal attempts for Virginia Tech, and there's another one. Good-looking inbounds play, and Amor found her teammate.
She did, and that was a great inbounds play. You know they were looking for Kitley on the block. They find her. She knocks it down. Miami really trying to see what they could get going. There's something inside with Olaker, but Williams being aggressive.
Roberts on the drive, got fouled, earning a couple of free throws. Deasia Gregg picked up the foul for Virginia Tech, sending Roberts to the free throw line. The sophomore from Jacksonville, Florida, 74% from the stripe.
Well, we said it. The keys for this one, especially for Virginia Tech, they need to control the narrative and handle pressure. Coach Brooks has been big on that.
Career win number 400 for Katie Meier came last year in the NCAA tournament, and a win against South Florida, and they're trying to force a turnover. Miami is 9-6 on the season, 2-2 in conference play, 7-4 at home, and 1-1 against ACC opponents here at the Watsco Center. Oldacre backing down.
She's getting some big minutes and trying to get it going in this game this afternoon.
Kyla Oldacre, number 44 in white, a high school All-American last year. On the three-point attempt, King got fouled. Just south of the city of Miami in Coral Gables with the Hurricanes, leading the Hokies 14-9. Pretty tough on defense as well, and that's why they're 13-2 on the year. And King is at the free throw line for 3.
You know King is looking and gunning for that 3, and to foul her to give her.
So King is basically a double-digit scorer as well. She averages 9.9 per game. Surprisingly, just 61% from the free throw line of the season for King as the top three-point shooter for this Hokie attack. Miami has made its last 5 field goal attempts. Make it 6 in a row, Oldacre.
And that's just too easy. Oldacre at 6'6", going against Greg. She's just turning and scoring.
Virginia Tech has assisted on all 4 field goals it has made. As we go inside of 4 minutes, King once again fouled on a 3-point attempt. King at the free throw line for Virginia Tech. In fact, 90% of her career-made field goals are threes. 90%, Fallon Stokes. She would probably rather shoot her free throws. By the way, she's got 189 career threes. That's 4th in Virginia Tech women's basketball history. We'll keep an eye on that as well. Miami wants a 3. Fight for the loose ball. King comes up with it. That was the first miss from 3-point distance for Roberts. Amor off the mark.
It's a good rebound, offensive rebound by Guyman. Maybe she'll get rewarded. Gives it right back inside to Kitley. One-on-one with Oldacre. This is what we want to see.
How about the follow away?
She wins the battle. The All-American with a nice turnaround jump shot.
For the NCAA tournament the last 2 years, Cavender is wide open. Wait, which one was it?
That was Haley.
Okay, 14 and 15 in white collaborating, as they have done for many, many years. Transfers from Fresno State. Amor hit the deck after the miss. Johnson Sidibaba into the lineup for Miami, had the rebound. Hannah with the floater. Hannah Cavender. Trailer hustles it up. Greg, the unselfish pass to Amor. She had 22 points to lead the team in that win against Virginia on Thursday in the absence of Kitley. Game clock down to 2 seconds. Miami had a chance, couldn't convert.
They didn't. It was one-on-one again. Oldacre tries to take it up strong, but Kitley knocks it out.
218 career blocks for Kitley, second best in school history. Her fingerprints all over the record book at Virginia Tech. And a driving 2 for Miami and Dwyer.
Another sophomore, but she can get it going, averaging around 8 points a game this season.
Just talked about those bench points. Kitley, who was back in the starting lineup, misses on the turnaround. Miami hustling down the court for 2 more, and it's Dwyer again. Greg couldn't handle the pass from King.
And Miami is just getting after it. It's going both ways, but they are playing solid defense, getting deflections, and getting opportunities on the offensive end. She is a quick guard that Virginia Tech's going to have to find early and try and slow down. They don't want her getting busy in the paint. She's getting started.
Dwyer, the sophomore from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, over 1,600 career points. 4th in school history. She has picked up her 2nd personal foul.
Or is performing so far in this one.
Yeah, 5 points so far. Oldacre. That is King for 3. Struggle for the loose ball won by Miami. Roberts, past two defenders. She made it look easy.
That was too easy, and especially against a zone defense by 8 to Virginia Tech.
Amor.
But that was a big shot by Amor. She has been carrying this Virginia Tech team, especially in ACC play, being their leading scorer.
Amor and Kitley have 8 points apiece to lead the way for the Hokies. They've got the ball back. 4 minutes into this second quarter. A 1-point lead after the first quarter for Miami, 20-19. Gregg lines it up and knocks it down.
They hit a bigger three in that UNC win they had against UNC a couple of games ago, and she is becoming a better shooter.
Miami comes back with a bucket, 29-24. Roberts got that last one. This is Soule. Strong move. Kitley follows up and scores.
But that's what Soule has to do. It's not always about passing the ball to Kitley. If they can get penetration and give her opportunities at offensive rebounds, she can do what she did on that last possession.
Pendande inside against Kitley.
Hey, these Miami Post players have no fear this afternoon. They are really going after Kitley. Pendande with a nice move in the paint.
Her first points of the afternoon here in Coral Gables. Amor in traffic, and she traveled to her dismay. 10 points against North Carolina in that game for Roberts. The game before that at Pitt, 15 points and 9 rebounds. Pendande inside.
And Miami really making Virginia Tech's guards work. They're turning them, going full court, trying to take some time off that clock.
This is Soule. Catch and shoot.
In a big win.
And that was a season high for rebounds in that win against Virginia on Thursday for Virginia Tech. Shot clock at 10, three-point attempt. Amor comes away with it after the miss from Arievets.
Yeah, that was a good box out by Amor. And she can push the ball lightning quick. These guards from Miami and Virginia Tech are fast.
Amor goes behind the back.
So crafty.
Guyman is back in there, 35 in orange and maroon. Shot clock is down to 7. Soule wants it, demanding it. And Soule to the rim. Basket and foul. The graduate student from West Lebanon, New Hampshire, and the transfer from Boston College. That double-double that Soule had that you mentioned, Fallon, was her first double-double as a Hokie.
Yeah, that's big. She had a lot when she was at BC.
Certainly. A lot of dribbling and contact. 62% on the season from the line. Jalea Williams.
Has a very great personality and is just a great kid for this Miami program.
It's supposed to be fun, Fallon. Come on.
It is. It's basketball.
I guess it's more fun when you win, though. Gregg, side of the rim.
Yeah, an open look for Gregg. She wasn't able to knock that one down, but Miami comes pushing the basketball. Haley with the open 3.
And a hit.
Miami's done a great job of pushing the basketball in transition, try and open up that three-point shot.
Haley shoots 43% from three-point distance, third best in the ACC. Meanwhile, the Hokies make the most threes per game, and they knock one down with Traylor.
Hard foul.
Yeah, Gregg and Oldaker went to the court. Traylor downshifting to the rim. Same lead Miami had after the first quarter.
Good backdoor cut. Nice pass by Haley to Williams. Miami back in their man-to-man to try and finish out this half.
Amor on the drive.
These players are just trading baskets. Amor lightning quick, gets to the lane and is able to finish at the rim. And Now you got area vets trying to set something up as this time winds down in the first half.
5 seconds to go. All the way across. Entry Oldacre. Knocked away by Gregg right at the horn. Making the defensive play.
But you cannot be mad at that play.
Sister Hannah had 2. Miami's got the basketball. Here we go in the third quarter. Miami, by the way, in that win against North Carolina, held the Tar Heels to just 9 points in the third quarter. They've got the ball now to start the third. Pendande against Kitley. Power dribble and score. Shot clock to 8.
Miami back in this matchup zone, really moving and playing each Virginia Tech player, challenging each shot. Not on that one, King was able to get that offensive rebound.
Chance to preserve the possession for Traylor. Patience around the perimeter. Amor 4 feet behind the line, and she's ripping the ropes for the Hokies.
I'm trying to see if they can get something out of this out-of-bounds play. Coach Meier was a little frustrated by that last set. Good pin on that last possession by Roberts. Wasn't able to control it.
This is Williams against Traylor. Back out to Roberts. 3 ball.
I think she just hit her career high with that one.
Shot clock's inside of 10, Fallon.
It's a big shot. Amor has to pull it.
Deflected. Area Vets ends up with it. Roberts did the work to deflect it at the other end. Up and in, and the layup from Williams. Soul. Easy board for Roberts.
Right now, Virginia Tech just looks a little out of whack, and you got to applaud Miami's defense. Virginia Tech uncertain what they want to do on the offensive end.
Miami shooting 54% as a team, gets a 3 out of the corner from Roberts. City of Miami, our host this weekend for our ACC basketball production crew. So glad to be with you alongside Fallon Stokes, the Georgia Tech standout. Is this the third time? Was she behind the line is the question.
I think she was. Comes up off the screen, and you got Hannah defending her, and that was a great decision. Heads-up play by King.
It's the third time in the game that King has been fouled in the act of shooting a three-pointer.
Yeah, I know that Coach Meier is going to look back at the tape, win or lose, and say those were 2 or 3 bad fouls by her team.
Virginia Tech is a good free throw shooting team. 76% fourth in the ACC. All 15 of their 2-point baskets, 30 total points in the paint.
And that's exactly what Coach Meier was trying to stress with her team. Virginia Tech has not done a great job. Good steal by Gregg on that possession, giving it back to Amor and to Traylor. Woo!
On the 3-on-2,
that was
Traylor
nice.
converts.
That was nice. Nice pass from Amor back to the trailing Traylor, and she's able to finish at the rim. But just going back, the Canes have been dominant in the paint with their 2-pointers, and they've been consistent, knocking those shots down.
That turnover was just their 3rd turnover of the game for Miami.
And those are live ball turnovers. Watching the game yesterday, practice yesterday, Coach Meier was saying she didn't like live ball turnovers. Give me some push-ups. Big time play by Haley Cavender with the and one at the basket.
Shot clock was winding down, and Cavender took control.
She did. Right on Amor, who was defending her well, but was too close. And Haley was able to complete almost the 3-point play if she can knock it down at the line, but gets the and one. Nice finish by the senior. Wow, has made 130 of her 135 free throws.
That's now 22 of 24 on the season for Haley Cavender. 5 made threes in the game for Virginia Tech. They're going to try the inside with Gregg around Oldacre, and she made it look easy.
That was an old pro move with the one hand on the left side. Great move by De'Asha Gregg.
Old school against Oldacre. If I may. Cavender to Cavender.
I like when you say that. That's a nice ring to it. The Twins continue to applaud Miami's defense. They are really moving and getting after it, getting deflections and triple and double teaming Kitley.
And that's Traylor going to the court. Traylor is 77% on the season from the line. First attempts this afternoon. Played 3 years at Purdue, second year in the Virginia Tech program.
Yeah, this Virginia Tech team, they have some good shooters. They can knock it down if they're open, if they get a good look. Good save by Dwyer.
Good hustle from Dwyer. Shot clock down to 2. Hannah Cavender, too strong. And then Oldacre over the top. Foul was called on the play. Oldacre got the ball. Gregg picked up her third personal with 1:28 to go in the third.
And that's tough because Virginia Tech does not go very deep, especially with their post players.
Elizabeth Kitley has not scored in this quarter and has only taken 1 shot. She'd only attempted 4 free throws all season long before today for number 44 in white on the bench right now. Gregg. That is a 3 that the Hokies really needed.
They needed it. And Coach Brooks has said it. We've said it. When Virginia Tech needs a big 3, De'Asia Gregg comes up big. And that was a big-time shot for Gregg for the Hokies.
Second 3 of the game for Gregg. And the 6th for Virginia Tech shooting from beyond the arc. Dwyer defended by Gregg, and a foul is called. Now, if that's on Gregg, that's going to be her 4th. 8 points for Gregg, but coming out of the lineup, as Fallon mentioned, with the 4th personal. Dwyer at the free throw line. First free throws of the game from Dwyer. Miami has led for the vast majority of this game, over 24 minutes against visiting Virginia Tech. And Kitley springs free, and Amor finds her off the inbound.
She does. Spearman was holding her, and she gets free somehow. Kitley wide open on that out-of-bounds play and is able to lay it in. But good job by Kitley to get open and continue to be aggressive and find ways to score in the paint.
First points of the second half for Liz Kitley. 14 times this season she's hit double digits in scoring, not surprisingly. Kyla Oldacre back into the lineup for Miami, trying to get position on Kitley.
They've been battling all afternoon. You see it's strategic. Coach Meier has an opportunity on a dead ball possession to get Oldacre back in, and it pays dividends at the free throw line for 2. Defensively, they were holding teams under 60 points. And this season, teams are averaging around a high percentage, 70 points a game. And she said it's just the differences in her lineup, still trying to figure out what her lineups are going to be.
So Virginia Tech hanging around. Trailed by as many as 8 to Miami. End of the quarter, off the mark, Amor. So 24 minutes in the game for Kitley, who missed the game on Thursday against Virginia because of an ankle injury on the left ankle in practice earlier this week.
Yeah, you said it, and you can see some effects in this game with her lift. She's not able to go after those second tries or attempts at rebounds like she normally does, but she looks good on that play. She's a player that you expect to at least get 8 to 10 trips a game. Yeah, no, Miami, our Coach Meier is building a program here, and bringing the Cavender twins is just continuing to set that trend. Miami playing very well this afternoon against this number 9 team in Virginia Tech.
Hokies trying to cut into the lead. Three players surrounding Kitley. Shot clock at 10. Difficult shot falling away.
I don't see the foul unless it's the hand.
Miami's last win against a top 10 team came at the tournament last year. They beat Louisville on a buzzer beater by Destiny Harden, and now they've turned it over.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be payback.
In the process of a basketball play, and we move forward. Virginia Tech with the basketball. A three-pointer would tie us at 60. Traylor working baseline. Oldacre is in. Efficient quarter from the third for Oldacre. 4 minutes, 4 points, and 4 free throws. NC State.
That's going to be a good game.
Kitley misses. Another chance, and Kitley fouled again.
To Miami and lose a game that this is probably the most open she's been all afternoon at the free throw line.
Good hustle by Soul to get that miss. And now a two-pointer will tie us, and it's Kitley from Soul.
I don't know where Miami was in that possession. Soul had an open shot. No one was guarding her, and she's like, Kitley's open too, passes it to her. Kitley gets the easy lay-in.
18 points for Kitley on 7 of 14 shooting. Cavender with a three.
And what a screen by Oldacre. She blocked the defender, had Haley wide open for the top of the key three, and she's able to knock it down.
Second three of the game, Haley Cavender, 15 points. She and Roberts in double digits for Miami. Soul got free, and Kitley found her. 7 points for Soul in the game. Miami basketball. Dwyer on the inbounds. Miami got lucky there to maintain possession with Roberts. Against Soul.
I just said it. Roberts was quiet, but she's like, I'm back in the building, and that was a nice finish by the sophomore.
Roberts now with 20 points in the game for Miami.
Yeah, this is a game that's going to go down to the wire. We have a little over 6 minutes left in this one, and these teams are just battling, getting after it.
20 points for Roberts is a new career high, and that's a three ball from Roberts.
This sophomore is playing. I mean, lights out, no fear. She is attacking and scoring and getting buckets from everywhere on the court that she wants to get a bucket.
How about 5 3-pointers for Roberts?
You see these players head-to-head right here. Leaning over, Roberts wants the challenge, and she is getting after it with this new career high this afternoon with 23 points.
She shattered the old career high of 15 points for the sophomore.
Looks like Dwyer's hurt.
Yeah, Dwyer is down behind the play. Dwyer trying to get back into the play. Amor fires away. Soul runs it down.
Yeah, Virginia Tech had a 5-on-4 situation, couldn't capitalize.
4-point game. Trailer.
These teams are pushing it. Williams lightning.
Williams.
Hey, this crowd would have gone crazy.
So glad that you've been with us this afternoon. Tom Wormy, Fallon Stokes, the former Georgia Tech standout. Just a perfect day for basketball.
Great defense by Roberts on Amor.
Trailer. Greg. Shot clock's at 5. Trailer, the recognition, and the scoop, and she traveled. That Hokie bench in disbelief. It was a pretty move, but an extra step from Trailer. And a quick step. Trailer, quick 2, lost it on the way up.
Right now, Kitley and Greg with 4.
Kitley is the leading scorer for the Hokies with 20. Roberts has 23. Hannah Cavender to the free throw line.
I'm assuming this second one's going to be a knockdown. And that's a good, strong move by King.
Virginia and number 10, NC State, one of 4 teams ranked out of the ACC. Shot clock at 5 for Williams. Trying to get past Greg.
Shot clock violation? Nope.
So Kitley grabbed it. Hokies back up the floor with Trailer. Virginia Tech, conversely, just 33% as a team in the second half shooting. And no field goals since the 5:57 mark of this quarter.
They've made it difficult for Kitley. She tried to make a move, had to pass it right back out.
Soul able to keep it alive. Greg lines up a 3. That's off the mark.
Virginia Tech really struggling. At practice, she told her team this is a big opportunity. So you don't want to let these opportunities pass you by.
And Virginia Tech has missed its last 8 field goal attempts. Make it 9 off the miss from Kitley. Working on that tweaked ankle. Looked pretty good for the most part.
But I know she is doesn't care about those numbers. She cares more about the win.
Played 33 minutes.
Big
Lavender
time
may have
for
sealed it there.
Yeah.
11-point game, 30 seconds to go. Amor must fire a three. And the three-point shot has not been there today for Virginia Tech. Just 6 of 21 from beyond the arc. And Miami in front 77-66, 15 seconds to go.
Yeah, you see Coach Meier and her bench and this whole arena. The people are on their feet cheering on this team. The Hurricanes had an outstanding showing this afternoon, and they're picking up a big win.
The 10th win of the season for the Miami Hurricanes. That is 3 in a row, and they move to 3-2 in conference play. And what a performance from Roberts with 23 points, a career high. She made 5 3-point baskets.